charges on my little troll Johnson & Johnson. How you doing, Nerdy?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Do you hear us?
Yes. I
All right.
had to go for the $39 model because everything more expensive in Alaska, but it does what I need it to do. Then $42 with tax is okay. Why?
Yeah. You don't have it plugged in yet, though. Hi, Joey.
Hello, Joey. So, GS
Yeah, I'm using it
apologize?
right now.
Oh, okay, because I saw in chat you said you may have to test it tomorrow.
I call bullshit, Joey. I call bullshit.
Actually, I have a little bit of GS here to play for you.
You got GS to play for me?
Yeah, I was just putting together. I was going to do a little video, and then when you said you were coming up, I slapped it together quick. So I hope I got what I wanted.
I did see that he came up while you were hosting, and you eventually kicked him out. And then it looks like because he's not professional at what he claims is his profession, YouTube. I love the pink beret. That's cute. He didn't know how to turn it off. I guess Kaiser fans apparently, now this is all hearsay, apparently Kaiser fans got pissed off at him because he was sharing the video that Southern Crime Girl took down.
Yeah, I said if I'd have known that he couldn't turn it off, I'd just kept that stream going. It would still be going today. I would just keep loading in any kind of anti-Kaiser videos I could find.
So he really showed his DD214.
I guess that's what he did today.
Okay.
Joey says it looks legit.
Going off legit. I never doubted he had one.
Let me show you what I got.
Okay, let's see what Muckster's got. Is this something that happened the last few days while I was in North Carolina?
This is from GS's live today.
Oh, don't give him clicks and views.
Well, it's too late.
Okay.
I copied a little bit.
All Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh wait,
yeah.
Let me say, I got there late, okay, and I was going to go back and get it from the beginning until I saw what I saw along the way, and I thought, no, I'm not even going to bother. I don't care what else he has to say.
Okay.
But right here, I believe. Okay, let's make it.
Let's see.
Notice down here, he's got that inviting. Yeah. Let's get rid of that.
Oh, did he do it again? Did he not close loop? Hey guys, come talk to me. Wait.
Yeah, can we not put the chat thing up there?
Okay.
Because I'm showing this down here. We're inviting Josh, Jeff, and MSG retired. And I believe right here, this audio I caught is them saying, oh, look, they didn't come. Like he had somehow sent them an invitation. They're supposed to be there, playing that game. We've seen this before.
We've seen a Vegas Phipps, and he did it to me the night that Fact of Madness came over and offered to moderate something.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
oh,
what's this all about? And later on, I saw that he was pretending like he was waiting on me. He never closed the loop communication, so I'm guessing inviting Josh, Jeff, and MSG retired. I'll bet he never contacted him before this show.
Oh, no. And by the way, Benghazi Rabbit is way up his ass. Hello, Lemmy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I noticed that.
So let me play that little part, and then I'm going to pause it here, I think.
Okay.
All Jay and Silent Bob on them. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. I haven't heard a thing from him. Oh, we got Muckster. Here we go. Muckster, do you want to come up?
No.
New Leaf again?
Yeah. Because, wasn't it just like last Wednesday? He said he was going to start being nice and stuff. Oh, okay. Part that I don't have in here. He claims he never called Izzy a camel hockey. Okay.
Oh, he did.
So I said, by the way, I heard it.
I heard it too.
So what happens when someone shows the video? Okay, so here's what he says about this.
So are you turning over a new leaf again? By the way, I heard camel hockey. So what happens when someone shows the video? Please, yeah, please show the video, because it was a comment read in one of your guys' streams or my stream. And a matter of fact, if you guys would have kept playing that video, that very same video, you would have heard me say I don't condone that whatsoever.
Hey, Jet.
Isn't that interesting? But y'all didn't continue to play it.
So we call
Because they said, all right, that talk needs to stop. I don't get behind that talk. Matter of fact,
remember
if you would have
saying
played it, let it play probably another 10 minutes, you would have heard that out of my mouth. But conveniently, you guys stop. You stop, man. Conveniently, you stop when it's convenient for you.
Oh, they timed you out.
Okay.
Oh.
Now let's see who's being reasonable here. When he said that, here's my comment. First, I said, I'm not you guys. You know, he always lumps everybody in together. Yeah. I mean, anybody who watches it all knows I'm not really part of Stone Vet's group, although we're friendly with them.
Oh.
Yeah. But I'm not one of those guys. But I'm not you guys. But I'd be glad to see the full video. And look what place it says under there. You've been placed in timeout.
Yeah. They do that all the time.
Yeah. What did I say there that would be worth timing out? I'm not you guys, but I'd be glad to see the full video. I'm the one trying to be reasonable here. I'm willing to look at that video and let them show that it was taken out of context.
The grayed out, I'm not you guys, but I'd be glad to see the full video.
Yeah, it's grayed out because his
out of control mods timed you out while he's sharing your comment, and he's commenting on your comment.
Yep.
He has no control over his mods.
And earlier on, too, I didn't have it recorded. He was telling his mods, let people go ahead and say what they want to say.
He does that shtick all the time, too. I don't know how sincere he is, but his mods are never on the same sheet of music as he is.
Now, here's another part, and I think it's coming up right next, because I don't have a whole lot on here. Like I said, when I saw like this stuff, that's when I thought I'm not going to care about what came before, because obviously he's not sincere.
Yeah, I remember him saying Izzy is a what camel hockey.
Camel hockey, yeah, because he didn't want to say camel jockey, and it's like when we were talking to Izzy yesterday. She's been coming around a lot since you weren't here. You know, just coincidence. Anyway, like she said, I didn't want to bring it up, but she said he's just using that as a code for sand blank, sand N.
Okay.
You know,
when I heard him say camel hockey, I had no clue what he was talking about.
There's an old
Hispanic pronunciation of the J, because I have heard the jockey.
That's like I said with that. He says camel hockey, like he's afraid to say jockey. He's willing to call women the C word and sit there and talk about mother effers and everything else. But jockey would be too much for him. But then when Izzy, said about, he's just using that as code for the sand N-word thing. It's like, that's why he's censored.
He's really got a problem with a connection to reality. He can read something right before him and actually read the correct words and totally misinterpret what he's saying. And he also, what he's reading, he also totally misrepresents, he misarticulates himself. Somebody early on said, who was it? Joey Simpson. What was it? His DDG-14 was lit, going off what he said, legit. He was an E5 with all the right info. I'll take your word for it. But here's the thing. I never said he wasn't an E5.
No, but he, in his own video that time, the one that he said he was an E3.
He did say he was an E3, and he did articulate at one point that as an E3, he was combat wounded,
Yeah.
and he wrote a P3. And like, okay, if you have P3 profile is an E3, and we even question on that before StoneVet said, show us your DD214.
Yeah.
He articulated the way it came out. It was like
Right.
he got injured as an E3. He was on a P3 profile, and somehow he made it to sergeant promotable and retired. I never questioned that he made sergeant. I never. There's a lot of things that got spun out of control. Like he claimed he was a ranger. I never heard him say he claimed he was a ranger. He claimed that he was a Marine. I never heard him say that. In fact, when F3 said, yeah, he claims he was a ranger, a Marine, I'm like, wait a minute. I never heard him say that. I heard other people say it about him.
But of course, we're all lumped in together.
Right. And that's what I'm getting to. He went after you simply for being on the same channel as me.
Yep.
When he did that video of the some science fiction movie where there's this blue character, I forget the name. Anyway, he went after you, referring to you as being that science fiction character, only because you're on the same channel as me. Up until that point, to the best of my memory, every time I brought him up, you wanted to change the subject. You did not want to go down the trash Todd path. And
you know who fed that to him though too?
No clue.
Miss Vippy.
Oh,
because I saw just part of that video and then it was just so stupid. I was like, if you're gonna come after me, be funny. But he started off by saying, "Oh yeah, and this Muckster, I understand he just sits there in the dark." And I thought, he says, "I'm told that." It's like, who's going to tell him that? Well, obviously the guy who's afraid to go on camera himself. But anyway, this next, I think the only other part I have on here, I forgot, by the way, there was a place too where the genius totally misused the word, but I didn't put it on here. But anyway, this next part is something I'll give him half credit for, I think. Is what's coming after. I think it's the only other thing I have on here.
And as far as my son goes, first off, you guys aren't really owed an answer on that. That's my kid.
Oh, first, I just want to say hi to Pat and Lucy. I think I said hi to Jed already.
My kid can say what my kid wants to say. He has the freedom to do that. He's grown now. All I will say is, I absolutely love my son. I love my son to bits, and I think I shouldn't have to say that it's my son.
Great for you.
What he's going through is what he's going through, and I wish him all the best. I wish him happiness. I wish him joy. I wish him success. I really do. The choices he's made are the choices he's made. I can't make those for him. That's about as cryptic as I can be with it. It's probably more than my wife. My wife's probably like, F those guys. They don't need anything.
Okay, yeah. So let me just say this to Toddler if he sees this.
Uh-huh.
Why the fuck couldn't you just say that when you were here that day? If you'd have said something like that, I would have said, okay, great. And we could have moved on to other things. Instead of you sitting here deflecting and trying to throw things back at me, you could have just said, it's a big lie. I love my son. And it would have been over with, you asshole. I wouldn't even have kicked you. We could have had a conversation. Anyway.
Yeah, I watched that after the fact, and I concur. You did say, I can't remember how you said it, but you basically said, just say so, and that'd be the end of that. You see, Pascat says he said he was an E5P. E5 is a pay grade, sergeant for the Army. I never doubted he made sergeant. I did not understand the articulation that came out that he got a P3 profile as a PFC. I figured he just misarticulated that. And I think that's a lot of his problems. P will not show up on a DD214. So if he showed some sort of DD214 that did not show the P in parentheses, it won't show on the DD214. The P will be in a promotion packet. I have my concerns about that because we have seen his dress uniform maintained in its allegedly maintained the way it should be, and that uniform would have caused him to fail. Staff sergeant board, E5 promotion board for an E6. But it's quite possible he reassembled it after he got out. So I've never doubted or called him a liar on the. I don't know what was his argument.